Hey everybody, how are you? It's been a while since I've done a YouTube update on the Swanson's thing, but I got somewhere, and I just wanted to let you know what's going on. Well, for those of you who haven't watched the other videos, I found a microorganism in one of my cans, and it was really gross, and there's a bunch of videos. If you want to check them out, look at them. Anyways, other than that, I'm going to move forward. So, in the mail, I received a letter from Swanson's, well, Cambells really, you can see it. Cambells. And it's the Consumer Response Center, and it says, Dear Miss Martinella, thank you for taking the time to contact Campbell's Soup Company about your experience with our Swanson chicken broth. At Campbell, our #1 priority is to delight our customers. We are genuinely concerned when a customer reports an experience such as yours. Our food experts will complete a thorough analysis of the item returned and the findings along with your comments. Will be shared with our quality team so they are aware and they make any appropriate necessary action. We will report the results with you in writing after the analysis is completed. Please take the enclosed check for our apologies and inconvenience for anything you have experienced. Thank you again, blah, blah, blah. Tony Renwick, Consumer Services. So, here's my check. And quite a shock. They definitely gave me enough to replace the can. They gave me $12. It's a check for $12. Let me cover my address. $12. Yay. Anyways, so I got $12. That's like enough to buy 11 cans of Swanson's. But I'm just gonna stick it in my bank and stick it in there, whatever. Anyways, so the crazy thing is this. They also sent me something else, which is over here. Okay, here it is. It's this huge box. And in this huge box is this cooler. And it goes straight to a lab. It's called RQA, Providing Solutions from Concept to Consumption. Now that's pretty interesting. And anyway, so it says thermo chill, and it's an isolated shipper, and it's going to rush it directly to the lab. And basically, I'm going to open up all this stuff, and inside here is this area where I'm going to put the evidence. It's going to be wrapped up in this bubble wrap, even though it's a metal can. Anyways. So, I'm going to send it off probably tomorrow. It's still in my freezer. I'm quarantined in a bag. It's anyways, yeah. Let me just be careful. I can't put it. Yeah. Anyways, so that's that. That's the update. I have talked to some lawyers about the situation, and they said that I can't sue them because I am not able to prove that it has made me sick. So, I mean, that's cool, whatever, but I still will not buy soup ever again in a can, and if I do, I can't say it's going to be Swanson's. It might take me a while to get over it. I've actually been eating, I love soup so much, that's like my big thing, and like anybody that knows me knows that I make pots of soup, and I drink can from can. One more time for the rewind selector. I drink broth from the can, of course in my mug, I have to heat it up. I like bouillon. I'm like a soup freak. Like I go to Publix at their soup bar and I buy 2 pints of soup like 3 times a week. It's a big freaking deal to me. It makes me happy. I don't care if it's like 100 degrees outside. Soup is my thing. So they're really messing with me when what I grew up on, good, Campbell's, takes over pretty much all of the soup section except for like Progresso and stuff. Like I just can't see myself eating it and thinking pure thoughts. Like I did have some bubble. What is bubble? God, I can't talk straight. Sorry. I did have some butterball broth recently. It was like my first can, and I really hesitated. Instead of like popping 2 holes in it to let it come out, I took the whole top off, and I like poured it all the way, and I looked in. I was making sure I saw everything that went into my mug before I just put it in the microwave and drank it. Unlike before, I didn't really pay attention. Like, we all do the same thing. We just don't really realize it. And as I was drinking it, I just had this, like, taste in my mouth that wasn't even really there. It was my mind making it up. I was just like, all I could think of was this was my first can of broth from Butterball, not Swanson's, but broth, period, out of a can since that incident. And, you know, it felt really weird. Anyways, well, I don't know. I guess that's pretty much it. And I guess everybody bundle up. It's cold. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some soup, and it's gonna be mercimek. It's Turkish for lentils, and it's powdered out of a bag, so I know it's safe. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I will continue to update you on this subject. Just please be careful when consuming products, because you never know what's in them or if they're defective. Pay attention to when you pour it in your mug or your pot or your baking pan or whatever it is, because you never know if you're not looking what you're consuming. So, I know it sounds silly, but it can happen to you, and I'm not the only one this has happened to. So, you can look in the side links on some of the videos where there are other people with the same thing, the same microorganism, etc. So, anyways, peace out, safe eating, and yeah, well, I was going to say happy holidays, but they're over now. Peace.